pretty good in 24 games pitched. Question is depth, how deep he can get into the game.
Randy Arozarena leads things off on Sunday Night Baseball. And he gets drilled by Holmes right off the bat. Alvarez is going out there just to make sure that Arozarena is cool about what just happened. But first pitch of this game, Randy got drilled. And after a hit batter, he has to deal with Cal Raleigh. Another 3-2. And that time, Alvarez picked it off the ground before it hit it. A strikeout of Raleigh. That's a big bounce back for Holmes. As this one's on the ground to Vientos. He'll go to Beatty, and they turn the double play. Well, an ugly start with a hit by pitch, but after that, the strikeout and a double play.
Among starting pitchers in Major League Baseball, this guy fills up the strike zone more than anybody. The lowest walk rate, below 2 on his career. He just throws strike after strike.
Francisco having a good series, 5 for 9 with a couple of homers. Ball is hit pretty hard by Lindor. It's going to get down in front of the right fielder. And Francisco Lindor now 6 for 10 in the series, and a good start for New York. Lindor thought about it. Now he is caught in between, and he is nailed at first. He was trying to get that running start, and Kirby was all over it.
You know, if I'm on the mound right there, thank you very much.
Take me back, Pete. Give me a little update on a young Pete Alonso. We see video of you using a one-hand big red bat and now running around there. Like, what's the 12-year-old Pete Alonso like for people at home?
I mean, right now, I mean, thankfully, I get in my line of work. I feel like between the lines, I feel like a 12-year-old kid every single day. Between all of, I mean, every single one of us, there's that little kid inside. There's that passion. There's that desire, and I mean the ability to have fun. I mean, this game is really, it's really so special. I mean, it can make like a bunch of. I mean, it can make a bunch of grown adults like smile, jump for joy, and feel like a child.
I actually saw his chest protector as well. His chest protector has photos of his teammates' Little League days, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got pictures of every Mariner from Little League repping the teammates.
And on the top left shoulder pad, he's got Lil Dumper.
Pete Alonso, microphone wearer, gets the single.
It relaxes you, right? Get the mic on and get that base hit right there. J.P. Crawford playing on the pull side, and Pete Alonso able to get it through.
And here's McNeil, one of the California kid. And he sends one the other way. Quick jump there, and that falls in front of Arozarena. Wasn't hit hard. He's on base. A little threat for the Mets here in the second. And now Francisco Alvarez. 1 and 2. The swinging strike rate has been way up. Alvarez sends this one to the gap, and it is a diving effort that's going to fall, and Rodriguez could not come up with it. Alonso had a slow. He is in now, scoring on an RBI double. They were waiting because that's a no-fly zone out there, and Julio nearly came up with it. 1-0, second and third for Beatty. Little Leaguers on the edge of their seat, leaning into this. They know it's a big pitch and a big part of this game. And that's a line shot. Nobody's catching that. Easily is scoring McNeil. Alvarez being held as it's fired back in by Julio. But the sinker about face Beatty. And how about 4 hits to start the inning here for the Mets? And this one center field. Julio will stop there, pick it up, tagging from third, Alvarez. Well done, Mark Vientos. 3-0 Mets.
Yeah, no, it's been so fun, man. Like I've been saying today, I always wanted to be part of the Little League World Series. I never had the chance to, but just being able to be here today, like, you know, obviously as a major leaguer, it's been really cool, you know, see the smile in a lot of the kids' face when they saw me.
I was one of them at some point, and just for them to experience this here in the States, it's just pretty surreal for all of them.
Carlos, thanks. Carl, back to you.
All right, we're watching Julio Rodriguez jump on a 2-strike pitch. He nailed that curveball, no chance for Soto. Those two can go back and forth again. That's a double to lead off.
And that's the Julio Rodriguez we've been seeing for a few months already.
Julio at second with the double. Here's Naylor. It's a 3-0 Met lead. Punched out. And Clay Holmes, another strikeout. Naylor caught looking, and that's the third for Holmes. The runner goes, he jumps over the ball, Lindor in the hole, and Alonso is there to scoop it. Since Holmes went 6 innings on the 7th of June, the Mets have gotten 8 total starts of 6 innings, all by a guy named Peterson. That's it. 1-2. And this one to Lindor, and he A little knuckler off the bat of Polanco, and Lindor would love that back again.
The depth perception for all the infielders and outfielders is different. And right there it came to play, just the timing.
Well, that also brought in the first run for Seattle, 3-1, as Julio came in. And now they're loaded. 9-hole hitter Cole Young. Here it comes. And it's popped sky high. Young frustrated. Lindor says, I'm going to get this one, and he will with the two hands. They do get one. No error charge to Francisco.
Here's Soto first and second. Chance of Soto shuffle around the ballpark from the Little Leaguers. The 1-0. Curveball low. 2 balls and no strikes, and Askew shall receive.
Soto dropped low in that little squat, leaned his way forward. They wanted it. Soto shuffle.
The Soto shuffle, and the kids are loving it. And that's Juan Soto's thing, is patented Soto shuffle. Love to see it.
Off night so far by George Kirby's standards. The Mets got first and second, and a chance to increase this 3-1 lead.
Vientos, RBI number 33 before. He has also singled. Mets ahead by 2. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 5th. 2 on, 2 out. Hit high in the inner right field. Pretty deep. Canzone back to the track. Nearing the wall. It is gone! Mark Vientos out to right field. 3-run home run. A 4 RBI night. And a big memory at the Little League Classic. A 6-1 Met lead in the bottom of the 5th. Oppo taco for Vientos.
Golf shot, and off and going on a fair ball into the corner. Mullins to second, and a homer and a double off George Kirby here in the 5th with 2 outs.
Lindor's 2 hits tonight against Kirby. Switch hitter batting left.
And Lindor golfs one deep to right center field. Did he get it? Rodriguez can't make the play. It bounces and in from third. Another run is Mullins, and Julio having a hard time as Lindor will get credited with a double.
7-1 Mets.
So Randy at first base, there's 1 out. We're in the 7th inning. Here's Cal Raleigh. 46 home runs for Cal. He's 0 for 3. The pitch. Swung on, hit high, left field towards the corner. Nimmo over, he's looking up, and it is gone! Home run, Cal Raleigh. He does it again. Number 47 for Cal. He is just 1 home run away from tying the all-time home run record for catchers in a single season. It's history with every swing for Cal Raleigh. 47 long balls on the year. Just like that, it's 7-3 now.
Bottom of the 7th, seesaw, little tip back towards Seattle here, and this ball is hit fairly well to right field, and this one is off the base of the wall. He's going to try to get a second. Here's the throw. He is safe.
Seems like he jammed his finger as he went into the bag. Carlos Mendoza is immediately heading out, and he just hoped that Alvarez didn't jam that finger hard in the bag or potentially dislocate it. But it's hard to tell exactly what happened. But Alvarez, remember, has dealt with hand issues the last 2 seasons. And obviously we don't want to speculate anything, but for a guy that's swinging the bat so well, this is the last thing you want to see.
And Torrens is behind the plate. And that one is the one that stings because Francisco Alvarez left the Met dugout and showed a couple of his teammates the thumb, and that's why he was walking out. And this just doesn't feel good, it doesn't look good, and you have to be concerned about it.
Top of the 9th inning in Williamsport. Mets 3 outs away from securing the Little League Classic and taking 2 out of 3 from the Seattle Mariners. Mets enter the 9th inning with a 7-3 lead and have asked Tyler Rogers to come on. And they're at the corners with 2 outs. And so all of a sudden things may be getting close to sticky.
Corner goes, this one beaten into the ground. Acuna's got time. Naylor is out, and the Mets have won 2 in a row. They win it on Sunday night here at the Little League Classic, 7-3 over Seattle.
What a night, what an entire day for the Little Leaguers, being able to see the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets, but it's the New York Mets that come out on top in a much needed 2 consecutive wins, 1 at Citi Field and 1 here tonight.